you guys ever made a bao before? They're very on trend, and I'm going to show you how to make a very simple one using some duck and some pork crackle and some pretty easy ingredients. You buy them from the Asian supermarkets. They're frozen, so they're in the frozen section. I'm going to pop them in, give them plenty of space because they can get sticky. These take about 7 minutes to cook in the steamer. This is lava duck roast duck leg. So this is already roasted in its fat and it's amazing. So it is essentially cooked. All we're gonna do is add a little bit of shine and a little bit of Asian flavor. So what I've done is I've taken it out and I've put the fat that's around the packet, I've actually smeared it over the duck leg. And what that does is it just helps to crisp it up quicker, and it also helps to keep it really shiny. Now, this is Peking duck sauce. You can get chow sil sauce, which will also work really well. And all we're gonna do is pop a table or teaspoon on top of that duck fat, smear it round, doesn't have to be perfect. It's probably gonna take about maybe 10-15 minutes in a pretty hot oven, so around the 180-200 mark. While we're waiting for the baos to cook, I'm gonna quickly put together a very easy Asian sauce. So we've got some shredded cabbage, we've got some shredded carrot, finely chopped red cabbage, some coriander, those are just the leaves picked off, some spring onion, grab a couple of mint leaves and finely chop them. So this is the Japanese mayonnaise that you find at the Asian stores, but now it's everywhere. And the pork crackle. So just for a little bit of crunch, you could either add some roasted crushed peanuts, but I'm gonna do something a little bit decadent. I've actually roasted some pork skin and made some crackle. This is super salty. It's gonna go really well with the shredded sweet Peking duck and the creamy mayonnaise. So I'm just mixing it with my hands, it's just easier. Just put a little bit more green in there, a little bit more coriander. Okay, let's check those bao buns. Oh, and they're pillowy, look at that. Okay. So once your ducks are all lined up in a row, what you need to do is basically assemble it. So you do this just before your guests come over, okay? Because these do need to be nice and soft and not too dried out. You keep one hand for your bao, one hand for all the ingredients. We're gonna go in with a little bit of Asian slaw, a little bit of the shredded duck, and then we're just gonna snap off a little bit of the salty pork crackle and pop that in there. And if you run out of the buns, you could just put all of this together and make an amazing duck salad using the Asian slaw and then breaking these down so they're like pork croutons. And there we go, guys. That is my Peking duck pork crackle bao buns.